Hi everybody, it's Gemma. Welcome back to Pampered Wolf. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all those items that I use so often at home that I've managed to run out of them and I've had to replenish them. Now that is quite a tall order for somebody that does the job that I do, because I'm buying in products to test for everybody all the time. I might have 8 or 9 or 10 products on the go at one time, so it takes me a lot longer to run out of any specific product than it might do for you to run out of it. So for me to have actually run out of these, it's quite an achievement. So if you are new here, hi, I don't normally sound like this. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. I've got a bit of a cold. My kids have all had it. They've given it to me because, you know, we share in this household. We're not selfish. So I am feeling, you know, not my best today, but yeah, normal service will resume very shortly. I really wanted to show you my new hair because my hairdresser did such a beautiful job. I really don't have the strength today. I've shoved it up in a bun. That is where it's going to stay. I will show you in a future video. I really, really like it, so I hope you're going to as well. If you haven't subscribed already, I would really love it if you would come and join the Pampered Wolf Pack by clicking on that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And I'm also on Instagram if you fancy coming over and checking me out over there. It's at Pampered Wolf, all lowercase, no spaces. Let's get on with the first product. Okay, so the first product I need to repurchase, in fact this is a repurchase, this is a brand new one, is the Olaplex number 0. This is the Intensive Bond Building Hair Treatment. And it's amazing. So you use this one as a primer underneath the number 3. I have a little bit of the number 3 left, so I didn't order a number 3. I try and get these when they're on offer. I am so desperate to try lots of other things from Olaplex that I haven't yet tried because I'm just trying to wait until I get some money off because, you know, everybody loves a bargain. But it always felt really nice when I'd done with using the number 3 on its own with damp hair. But this just adds another edge to it. So yeah, this is one that I've run out of, and this is the brand new one that came last week. The next product that I use without fail is the Dr. Sam's Flawless Lip. This is just amazing, and I am just coming to the end of this one and I already have another one because I didn't want to have a night without this. This is the most beautiful, beautiful lip treatment, and it makes sure that my lips are super soft all the time. It's just a replenishing balm, and it's very, very simple. So this has got lanolin and ceramides in, and that is it. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, this does not taste very nice as far as I'm concerned. When I first put it on my lips, I went, oh! But I'm used to it now, and I wouldn't use anything else whilst I'm sleeping. I tend to put this on just before bed, sleep in it, and I wake up and don't really have to prep my lips anymore if I'm going to be applying anything that may be slightly drying, like a matte liquid lip or anything like that. This just really does sort me out. So absolutely love that one. So this next product isn't actually a beauty product, it's a candle, but I wanted to mention it because it's something that I've been using all the time, and it did feature in my faves and fails last month, I think it was. It was either last month or the month before. I burn this all the time. This has lasted me over 40 hours, and it actually says an up to 40-hour burning candle. So I can definitely say this has lasted me longer than that. So it was good value for money. This is from Revolution, and it's called Call Me Angel. As you can see, I am pretty much at the bottom of that now. I have already ordered myself another one of these because the scent is beautiful and it carries. And I think some candles, they smell really nice when they're in the jar, and then you burn them and it smells really nice right next to the candle, but it doesn't really shift around the room. This made my whole kitchen smell absolutely beautiful, and even though it's quite a girly scent, it's rhubarb and peony, even Wes likes this. So yeah, it's definitely a repurchase and it should be on its way. I think it's getting delivered tomorrow or Saturday, so I shall look forward to that. So this next product is an SPF, and as you know, I don't go anywhere without an SPF. If I'm sat next to a window indoors, I will be wearing an SPF. It is a key part to my skincare routine. So I am testing out at the moment lots of mineral sunscreens and also lots of chemical sunscreens to do a best of sunscreens for you very, very soon. I'm also passing them on to my mum to try, so she'll also give you her thoughts and opinions because she's got a slightly different skin type than me. So definitely stay tuned for that. But before I started testing out all these new sunscreens, this is the sunscreen that I used to wear all the time, and I've run out of time and time and time again, and I have just bought another one of these to add to the drawer because I cannot be without it. So this is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios Invisible Fluid, and I also use the Shake Fluid as well. They are very, very similar. Absolutely adore this. I do use the unscented version, although, you know, it's not a massive deal if you can't get that. I have used the scented version as well. The only thing I will say about this one is don't get it in your eyes because I find that it stings and, you know, nobody wants to be going around squinting all day in pain. It's just not a good look. So this is a factor 50 plus. It gives great protection. It sinks into the skin beautifully. My makeup glides on over the top superbly. So yeah, I can't say anything wrong with this. Some people won't get on with it because it's chemical sunscreen. You will know if you are one of those people, but if you like chemical sunscreens, I urge you to try this one. It is beautiful. Really, really nice. This next item I've also spoken about in my faves and fails previously. It lasted an incredibly long amount of time and I'm only just replenishing it now. So this is from Nails Inc. It's the Nail Polish Rapid Remover Pot. If you haven't tried this, I urge you to try it. It is so, so good, really convenient, really easy to use, super, super quick. So inside here, you've got a sponge and with a little hole in the sponge, and right at the bottom, it's got some nail polish remover, which soaks into the sponge. You dip your finger in with the nail polish on, whittle it around, 2 seconds later, lift it out, all your nail polish is gone and you can get on with your day. It's just so super quick and easy. And the really good thing about this is when it's starting to dry out a little bit, and I tend to store mine upside down just for ease. So when I take the lid off, all of the nail polish is soaked to the top of the sponge, which just makes it easier for me. You can replenish the nail polish remover in here with your own generic nail polish remover. So you don't have to keep on buying these time and time again. The only reason I've repurchased this one is because the sponge in here got a little grubby because I do tend to wear quite dark nail polish. So, and I also wore a glittery nail polish, so it stained the sponge, and every time I dipped in there, I tended to get glittery fingers. So I wouldn't recommend you take glittery nail polish off with this, but any other nail polish, whether it's a gloss or whether it's a matte, this is great for, and it lasts such a long time, especially if you keep topping it up with your own nail polish remover. So running with the nails theme, I want to mention another product which I've just recently repurchased. This lasts such a long time. This is from Good Molecules and it's their Ultra Hydrating Facial Oil. This is so, so beautiful. Super hydrating, super nourishing on the skin, just absolutely lovely. I use this on the face. When I have dry skin, I tend to spot treat my really dry skin areas with this neat on the face. I also put a couple of drops of this in my foundation if I want my foundation to be a little bit more hydrating, if I've got quite a lot of dry skin on my face. But primarily, I reach for this for my hands. So if I've got really dry hands, obviously we're all washing our hands a lot at the moment, then I tend to put this neat all over my hands. And before I was doing that, I use this as a cuticle oil and it's beautiful. I mean, I've been using this for a really long time. This is only my second one and yeah, it lasts a really long time. It's a beautiful, beautiful product. Really nice. The next product is another product that I only tend to use when I have super dry skin, irritated skin, very angry skin. Skin that wants to smack me in the face. This is from Medik8 and it's the Ultimate Recovery Intense. Now, I don't think you can get this if you live in the US, but if you are lucky enough to be able to get your hands on this and you do suffer with really dry, irritated skin, I would definitely recommend that you buy this because it is unbelievable. If you haven't seen my how to get rid of irritated skin fast video, I will link it up here and also in the description box for you, but that is definitely worth a watch, and this features within that video. So yeah, it's unbelievable. Definitely need to repurchase that in the next few days. Another product that I've just repurchased is the Ameliorate Transforming Body Lotion. This is just absolutely superb. I don't really know what I did with the empty of this. Usually I save the empties for videos like this, but obviously I've recycled it already. Apologies. Anyway, it will have been mangled because usually, do you do that? I squeeze every single last drop and fold over everything to try and get the last dregs out. You know, I'm from Yorkshire. We like to get our money's worth out of products. So yeah, it will have been mangled, the old one. But this is such a good product. I apply this all over my body. I do not apply this to my face. And I make sure that I don't apply it to any sensitive areas. This contains lactic acid. It also contains urea. Just really, really good. So this will exfoliate the skin whilst hydrating the skin and really pumping it full of nourishment. And it can get rid of keratosis pilaris, otherwise known as chicken skin, those little bumps on the surface of the skin, ingrowing hairs, those sorts of things. I've done a full review on this. Again, I will link it up here for you and also in the description box if you want to check this out any further. But I definitely recommend it. I'm not keen on the smell of this one, and I'm still yet to find the unscented version. A lot of people can get the unscented version, and I don't know where to get that from. So I've bought the scented version again, and I shall just hold my nose. It's not awful. It's just not my cup of tea. The next product has also been in my faves and fails. There is a running theme in this video. I love this product. It has done wonders for my feet, and I've even got Wes into using this as well now. It's absolutely phenomenal. This is the CeraVe SA Renewing Foot Cream. Not quite sure if you can get this in the US again. You get lots of CeraVe products, but I haven't actually seen this. If I can find it, I will link it in the description box for you. But this isn't actually empty, but when these are getting pretty much to the bottom of the bottle, I pass them on to Wes to use so he can struggle getting the stuff out and I get the new one. And that's how our marriage rolls. Anyway, it's a great product. It will smooth the skin, it will nourish the skin, it will hydrate the skin whilst also exfoliating that dead skin off the surface. It's just unbelievable. And my feet are sandal ready whenever it gets warmer. Any day now. Counting down the days. Moving on to another CeraVe product within the same line. This is the SA Smoothing Cleanser, and it is unbelievable, especially for the price that you pay. It's an absolute bargain. So as you can see, I am right down at the bottom of this. I already have a spare just in case. It's an unbelievable cleanser. I use this as a second cleanse. If my skin is slightly irritated, even the slightest bit irritated, I skip this step and do a double cleanse with my oil cleanser instead. Also, don't get this around your eye area because you shouldn't be using any acid exfoliators, whether that's lactic acid or glycolic acid or salicylic acid around that delicate eye area. So miss that bit out. But yeah. It's absolutely phenomenal. This will exfoliate the skin gently on a daily basis, as well as cleansing the skin really deeply every single day. So it's gentle enough to use every day as long as your skin isn't irritated. Gosh, there are a lot of empties in this video. We are coming close to the end. Bear with me, you're doing really well. So this next product is from NIOD, and it is the Oxide Dismutase Saccharide Mist. As you can see, I am really getting to the end of this, and I cannot be without this product. I use it twice daily, sometimes 3 times. and I have a spare just in case as a reserve because I get anxious if I don't have one in. So this is such a great product. I've waxed on about this on my channel so many times before, so I'm not going to go into it in depth. I've done a full review of it. I'll link it up here and also in the description box for you if you're thinking of buying this product but you don't know whether it's going to be worth it for you. So I love it. It's a super hydrator. It's also jam-packed full of those fantastic antioxidants in there. And my skin just feels plumper and more hydrated for using it. The next product is also from NIOD. This is the NIOD Fractionated Eye Contour Concentrate, and I absolutely love this stuff. I use it morning and night, and I have done for quite a considerable amount of time. And the quality of skin underneath my eyes is definitely improved. So my fine lines and wrinkles have softened, my skin is more hydrated and plumper. I really, really like this. It's full of beautiful peptides of a small molecular structure so they can get really deep into the skin and do their job as they're supposed to do it. So really like this, and I already have a spare just in case I run out of this because, you know, that just can't happen. And I think I'm probably nearly at the end of this one now, so I may be opening that one in the next week or so. So it wouldn't be one of my videos without me mentioning the NYX Microbrow Pencil at least once during the video, so here we go. This is the NYX Microbrow Pencil that I'm using at the moment. The shade is Ash Brown, and because this is opaque and it has a twisty, uppy thing to get the product out of the packaging, you never know when this is going to run out on you. So I always have to have one in reserve just in case, because you can be halfway through an eyebrow and then nothing. So it just gives me heart palpitations. I have to have one in reserve. This is the best eyebrow pencil for me. I've tried really expensive luxury eyebrow pencils, and this probably cost, I think, £9. Absolute bargain. Sturdy, it does the job. You can be quite heavy-handed. Use the spoolie on the other end to just make everything a little softer so it's less boxy, and yeah, I absolutely love it. If you haven't tried it already and you've been watching my channel for a while, what is wrong with you? Try the eyebrow pencil. And finally, we are at the end of this video. The last product that I've run out of and repurchased, and actually need to repurchase again, actually, is from Hum Nutrition. This is their Calm, Sweet, Calm, Chewy Gums. And I really, really like the effect of these. I can't say I love the taste of them. There's nothing wrong with the taste of these, but, you know, it's not something that I would choose to eat if they didn't do me the world of good. So they look like this. They are just little chewy sweets with a coating of sugar on the top. I think it's sugar on the top. I think it's sugar on the top. Anyway, I take 1 or 2 of these every single day depending on how I'm feeling. For the last 3 weeks, I've only taken 1 a day, and that has been ample for me. So if I only take 1 a day, these last me a full 2 months. And if I'm taking 2 a day, they only last me 1 month. But I'm doing really, really well on just taking 1 every single day. Now, I may not seem like a hot-headed 2,000 miles an hour anxious person, but I guess my mum describes it a little bit like a swan. On the surface, everything seems fine, and underneath the water, the legs are going at 5,000 miles an hour, and that is pretty much how my brain works. So these just center me. They just calm everything down so I can see things a lot clearer. It just helps with how I think about things during the day, and things don't get on top of me like they used to. Like the smallest thing used to affect me, not on the outside, but on the inside. And this just helps me shrug stuff off a lot more. And believe me, there has been a lot to shrug off recently. And these have seriously helped me out. So these have got L-theanine, ashwagandha root and leaf extract in here. It says that these are pure and potent nutrients, gluten-free, non-GMO, sustainably sourced, and no artificial colours and preservatives. You know, they're not going to be for everybody, but they're definitely for me. So that's it for this video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Do let me know what you've thought about it in the comments section below. As normal, all products that I've spoken about in this video will be linked in the description box. They are affiliate links, which means if you do click on them and then decide to go shopping, I will earn a small amount of commission, which I can then reinvest into my channel. Thank you so much for anybody that's done that in the past or is going to do that in the future. I really, really appreciate it. It definitely does make a difference. I'm going to go and have a lie down now and smother myself in Vicks Vapor Rub. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.